Good morning, dear students. We are discussing class 6 science subject. We are discussing class 6 science subject. Okay. So today we will study transpiration. So what is transpiration? Water comes out of the leaves in the form of water vapor. The vaporization of water from plants is known as transpiration. The transpiration process takes place through the tiny openings in the leaves called stomata. Okay, what is transpiration? Water comes out of the leaves in the form of water vapor. You might have noticed on the top of leaf. Okay, you might have noticed or you might have seen on the top of the leaf there are some water drops, small water drops. The vaporization of water from plants is known as transpiration. The process, how the water is dripping, how the water is coming onto the leaf, that process is known as transpiration. The transpiration process takes place through the tiny opening in the leaves called stomata. In the leaf, we will find there small holes, very tiny holes. बहुत छोटा छोटा बूंद जैसा holes we will find on the leaves. Through that holes, the water is coming onto the leaf and it is residing there. So that is called stomata. Okay, that small holes are called stomata. The next one we have is interchange of gases. Interchange of gases. There is an interchange of gases between the plants and the atmosphere through the stomata. The exchange in the leaves of the gases like carbon dioxide and oxygen is known as respiration. During photosynthesis process, plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen. Okay, so there is an interchange of gases between the plants and the atmosphere through the stomata. Stomata, I have told you, the small tiny holes found in the leaf, that is called stomata. So there is a interchange, some type of exchange gases between plant. From plant to stomata, there is exchange of gases. The exchange in the leaves of the gases like carbon dioxide and oxygen is known as respiration. Okay, what they exchange? Plant and stomata, they exchange carbon dioxide and oxygen. This is known as respiration. During photosynthesis process, plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen. So during photosynthesis means when they prepare food, when the plant or the leaf prepare food, that time what they do? Plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. From the atmosphere, the plant receive carbon dioxide and the plant releases oxygen in the atmosphere. The plant from the atmosphere takes the carbon dioxide and releases the oxygen. Okay, so next one we have modification of leaves. So in some plants, leaves are modified to perform specific functions. These are given below. So what is modification of leaves? In some plants, not all the plants, in some plants, leaves are modified to perform specific functions. The leaf also having a particular work to do, some particular work to do. So it is given below. So additional support. In some plants, parts like stems, leaves are modified to form tendrils. These tendrils are soft, coiled and wire-like structures. They give support to the plants having weak stems. For example, pea plant and glory lily. Okay, so in some plants, in some particular plants, parts of plant, stems, leaves are modified to form tendrils. The tendrils are formed in the stems and leaves. Okay, So these tendrils are soft. The tendrils are very, very soft, coiled, like curly, coiled and wire-like. They look like a wire. They look like a small thread structure. They give support to the plants having weak stems. The plants which have weak stems, which have soft stem, they give them support. For example, pea plant and glory lily. Okay, I'll show you the tendrils here. Okay, here we have. Okay, this part, this small like coiled here, this is called tendrils. It is formed in the stem. This is the stem. Okay, so the tendrils are formed here and they support the plant. They support the plant. Okay, so it is found in the pea plant. You can also find in the pea plant and see this small like thread, like small coiled thread, or they look like a wire also. So next one we will study conservation of water. So leaves of some plants of desert areas are thick to conserve water. For example, cactus plants have thick leaves and so conservation of water. What is conservation of water? Leaves of some plants. There are some particular plants in the desert. Okay, those plants we will find in the desert areas are thick to conserve water. They are very, very thick. Their leaves are very thick and they conserve water, means they keep water in them. So for example, cactus plant, you might have seen cactus plant. Their leaf is very thick, so inside them they absorb water, have thick leaves and spines in order to minimize the loss of water by transpiration. These spines also protect plants from the enemies. So cactus plant will have the spines like small thorns, and those thorns protect the leaf from transpiration. These spines also protect plants from the enemies, and they also protect the plants from enemies. Enemies like some type of worms or some type of insect. They come to the plant to eat the leaves, but because of these spines they cannot eat the cactus plants or other plants in the desert. So next one we have trapping the insect. How a plant can trap the insect or catch the insect. There are some plants known as insectivorous and carnivorous plants in which the insects are trapped. For example, the pitcher plant has some fluid on the leaves. Whenever the insects sit on the leaves, the insects are killed and digested. Similarly, the fly trap plant also traps the insect in their leaves. Okay, so there are some particular plants known as insectivorous, means they kill the insect. The insect cannot come to them. Even if the insect comes, insect will be killed. Or carnivorous plants, like in which the insect are trapped. These plants, they trap the insect, they catch the insect. Like for example, the pitcher plant. Okay, here we have a pitcher plant here, you see. Okay, this one. So when an insect comes and sits inside here, okay, when the insect comes and sits inside here, this plant will automatically close its leaf or its flower. So it will get closed and the insect is trapped inside. It remains inside and it gets died. Like this we have so many plants on leaves also. Then here, okay, for example, pitcher plant and some fluid on the leaves. Okay, there are also some type of fluid, some type of liquid in the leaves we find. Whenever the insect sit on the leaves, जब भी कोई insect वही leaf के ऊपर बैठ जाता है, the insects are killed or insect gets killed. Insect already dies and digested. Similarly, the fly trap plant also traps the insect in their leaves. In the same way, there is another plant that is called fly trap plant, and it also kills the insects. Okay, so we shall stop here for today. We will read in the next class. Okay, thank you so much.